welcome back to the channel. So if you saw us last week, we were up in Broome doing a couple of sunsets and hanging out down Cable Beach and shooting a couple of camels. If you missed it all, I'll put a link up in the top right hand corner so you can watch that one later. Got a couple of locations for you this week. First one is going to be Cape Keraudren. It's about 5 hours south of Broome, and then afterwards we're going to be heading over to Karajini National Park. First of all, at Cape Keraudren there, we stayed overnight, got a little bit lucky with some cloud cover, and as it all sort of came over, I scrambled down onto this sort of very jaggy, cragged rock ledge that just had some amazing rock structures there. So set the camera up, disturbed all the fishermen that were out on the point there, but managed to get a couple of shots, and I thought I'll bring these to you just first of all. As the sun was going down, you can see as it sort of got lower and lower, we did get a little bit of colour in the sky, which is quite nice. So there was lots of these little watery pools out on the rocks there that made for some really nice sort of foreground interest. The actual campsite was quite busy. It was a popular little place. So afterwards we left Cape Keraudren, headed down through Port Hedland, and then headed south for the journey to Karajini National Park. Karijini is absolutely spectacular. We spent quite a bit of time there, which means we'll probably bring it to you across a couple of different videos. So as I said, the first stop was Hammersley Gorge. We'd heard quite a lot about Hammersley Gorge, and there was one particular location that we wanted to go and have a look at and photograph. This is what the roads kind of look like. There, a lot of the mining trucks use these back roads, a little bit corrugated, very dusty. The red dust goes everywhere. They say you never ever get rid of this red dust, and it's probably true. This fella had the most unenviable job in the world, sitting at the side of the road, waiting for cars to come along so he could tell them to keep left. And once we got through this, you'll see right up ahead there was a bit of a railway crossing, which was also a bit of fun. So, okay, here we go.
A few moments later.
So today we've come to Hammersley Gorge, and we're here to try and get a photo of the very famous, what they call the spa pool. I've seen photos of this place, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's go see if we can check it out, just down here. Alright, we've arrived. A little bit of a sketchy climb down because these rocks are really slippery and they're all sort of at an angle. So you got to be super careful if you come down this way. So we arrived at the pool. There it is. Probably one of the more famous swimming holes in Karajini. And what I've done is I've set the camera portrait mode. and I've 5-shot bracketed this because we've got really bright rocks on the right hand side here. I've got a really dark area right inside the pool as well, so I 5-shot bracketed it. I've got a 6-stop ND filter on in front of the lens, so that's going to give me a really nice sort of calm water, surface of the water there as well. So not too many shots here, so let's check this out, see how it came out. So I've managed to sort of clamber down a little bit, so I'm a little bit closer to the pool now. So we're right here. I've still got the camera set up in portrait mode. I don't hope you can hear me all right, because it's quite loud in here. I think there may be one more shot that I can get. I'm going to get a little bit closer, and I'm going to do a landscape shot as well. So before we do that, let's check out this little bit closer portrait shot and see how it came out. Let's check it out. My goodness, sometimes you get to these places and you just marvel at what nature can create. I'm standing now right in front of the pool. I've got the camera set up in landscape mode, and which is really nice because all these layers in the rocks and all these platforms in the rocks, they're all coming in at angles, but they're all turning at the same time, and it just really accentuates the pool. It looks absolutely incredible. So I'm 5-shot bracketing this one again because, again, we've got these very, very bright areas down in front of the camera and actually quite dark areas in beside the waterfall. So I'm just 5-shot bracketing to make sure that we capture all the lights and all the darks. Okay, let's see how this landscape shot came out. Check it out. So we're done from the spa pool at Hammersley Gorge in Karajini National Park. We got here really early, so, well, I say really early, it was about 9 o'clock. Before most of the crowds come in. It's a very popular place, you can imagine. Everyone wants to have a swim in here, and there's people just arrived right now. They saw me shooting, wondered what all the fuss was about, and now they're across here wanting to go in the pool. So I've left them to it, and it's probably about 10 o'clock right now, so I had a fair amount of time to myself, which was great. So if you like the shots, don't forget to give it a thumbs up just down here. Subscribe to the channel. We're on this lap of Australia. Would love to have you come along for the ride. Lots of people here. So we're going to take a walk down the gorge now, and if there's any other shots I can get down the gorge, I'll put them up in the shot right now, so you can have a look at those as well. And I'm going to put all the shots up at the end with my settings, so you can see all the settings as I take the shots. All right, we're done. See you in the next one. Cheers.